Welcome back to another episode of Coffee Meets Vodka. I'm your host, Raya, and I'm handling life one shot at a time. Sit back, relax, let's talk all things pop culture, celebrities, gossip, trends, and let's become best friends. What? I'm just saying what everyone else is thinking. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so excited for this evening recording sesh with yours truly, Paige of Adultish Whines.
Hey, I'm so excited.
I know, I can't wait to goss. And, you know, Paige does a lot of relationship talk on her podcast, and I luckily have one to contribute now that we will be discussing, but...
I just saw someone recently and they said, like, how are you still, or you're still single? And then the other person that was there goes, she talks about it every single episode. I said, oh, thank you for listening.
I know that was a dig. I'm taking it as a compliment.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah. I talk a lot about relationships and being single.
And we should talk about, let's divert the outline. Let's talk about that. But if you guys are loving the show, please rate 5 stars anywhere you get podcasts and on YouTube. Follow Coffee Meets Vodka on social at coffee.meets.vodka. And do you want to plug yours really quick?
Oh, at Adultish Whines, ADULTIS. Wait, AD? What is my Instagram? At Adultish Whines.
We can spell or talk. It'll be right here somewhere.
It's Adultish Whines, ADULTISHWHINES. New episodes come out every Thursday.
I love that. Same here, allegedly. Even though you guys haven't heard from me. Nobody's heard from me in Mines. I'm doing better than I ever was.
Is that a Paris Hilton or Nicole Richie?
Taylor Swift.
Which,
speaking of, I want to dive in really quickly. You know, it's an ADHD podcast. So then we'll go back and we'll go forward and then we'll go sideways. Our girls engaged! Oh my God, Taylor Swift. I haven't talked about it on the pod, so
wow.
you get it.
What was the caption? Your gym teacher
and your English teacher are getting married. Dynamite, because they're TNT.
Oh, cute.
I love it. They don't. Yeah. I guess no, they do have a celebrity name. It's Tayvis, but that's ugly. So I love that.
Is that what people call them?
Like, not the media. But, like, I think, like, her super fans do call her that. But I love that she's like, I don't like that. We're doing TNT. And, like, just subtly, like, kind of made them TNT.
Yeah. So cute. I'm so happy for them.
I also thought about this, that her new initials, if she does decide to go with Kelsey, which she probably shouldn't, but, like, whatever, or, like, hyphenate it. But, like, her new initials are TSK, like when you're laughing, like,
or tisk.
Or tisk.
Yeah,
you could go either way.
Cute.
So, yeah, I'm obsessed. I had a bunch of notes, but now it's old news. We all know Ed Kelsey is, you know, got to start talking to from Tree Pain, I'm sure, because he was out there like. He fucking Australia called him, like, not even, I really feel like it was not even a full 12 hours because, like, the time difference. And, like, this Australian radio show who I see once a year on TikTok because she does, like she was like a new Taylor fan, and I guess they were like ragging on her for like not being in the know, so she was like, okay guys, like, and made a whole rap like 3 years ago about like all of her songs. It's pretty cute. Anyways, I forget the channel that he was on, but he went to that one and he goes, I'm probably not supposed to be talking, but I don't care. Like, yeah, he's like, yeah, they're getting married. Like, he was so excited. I have chills. He was so excited. Donna Kelsey put a bunch of memes like, these two are getting married, and then like didn't crop out their baby pics, just put the whole tweet like as her Facebook banner. And it's like, stars, they're just like us.
Celebs,
you know?
They're just like us.
Yeah.
Love does exist.
It really does. And he like really loves her like so loudly, and he talks about her all the time on the podcast, and not in like a weird way, like in a natural way, not like, oh, I want to bring up my girlfriend, but like, sorry, when I am in love, I do want to talk about you 24/7.
Yeah.
And to you 24/7,
yes.
You know? You do consume my mind. So, yeah. And the podcast, did you watch it?
No.
You're not a huge
No, but it's on my list.
Well, you should,
because I do like their podcast.
Yeah, I watched the clips, and I am subscribed, but, you know, sorry. But I did sit there and I watched it on my phone. In bed, just fucking geeked from ear to ear.
Yeah.
They were so cute. First of all, it's the most we've ever heard her speak in all of her career.
I love it.
And yeah, They were so natural. I've never seen her, my close personal best friend, like truly, like, like she really is. I'm sorry. Like, I really am an OG. I got bullied for being her fan. So fuck you guys. But she really was like so natural in the.
That's what I hear. And that's what
interview.
I saw in the clips. Like, it just seems like she's just like a normal girl who likes cats and is now engaged.
And crocheting. And
yeah. She's just a girl.
She's just a gal.
Yeah,
literally. So I love that for them. Hopefully I'll be invited to the wedding, but probably not. I kind of want them to have it at her Rhode Island house. I just really love that house. I don't know where they're gonna have it. I just saw an article the other day that they haven't picked a venue, wedding dress designer, blah blah blah. People are reaching out right and left, which is so great for her to be in her little love bubble in this time of demise. But luckily October 3rd will be here soon enough, and then all will be right in the world, and we'll just kind of disappear.
What's
for
October 3rd?
That's when her new album Life of a Showgirl comes out.
Yeah, I need to. She's so great. Her music is good. I just don't listen. I'm not like a huge fan. I had no idea. I only knew she was coming out with a new album because she did the thing on the podcast.
Yeah. Well, that's how we all found out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was the announcement.
That was the announcement. And I love, it's so funny because like on their, because obviously he's had the podcast for a while, and you know, people talk shit about Travis Kelce too, saying like, oh well, he wants to be a star and this and that. Like, what is so wrong about that? First of all, he was doing that before her, so they're like, oh well, he's only doing that because of her. Not true. And then two, like, I really want him to take the John Cena route, the Rock route, the you know, the athlete to acting route. That's really what I want him to do.
I could see him doing that.
Because he's done some stuff, and I know he's like really made his way like really on his own. Like maybe he got grotesque because of her, but he did Happy Gilmore too, I think, even before they met, because they wore those hats to Coachella. So I just feel like that was already filmed before, you know, she had nothing to do with that, you know? But I really want him to take that route. And people are like, ew, I have the ick because he loves to perform. It's like, okay, sorry, we're interesting performers. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Let him be. Let him live.
I know. I was going to say something about her, though. But anywho, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what Ruin the Friendship is going to be about. Because I hope it's literal. And I hope it's about Blake Lively. I hope it's not just like, oh, kiss me and ruin the friendship, you know?
Yeah.
I hope it's like...
after I listen to it, I'm going to call you because I want to see what you're hearing from it, you know?
Yeah. I will say my favorite album, like all of them were great. All of them are great. Amazing. But after Speak Now, like I kept having to... Like when she got out of the country and like more into the pop stuff, which was amazing for her career, obviously. Like I was never like instantly like I had to let it simmer until Tortured Poets. But I am a tortured poet, so like it really resonated with me. Okay. So I'm a sad girl. So I like sad stuff. I love folklore, and I like more of her sad stuff. I mean, I love all of it. Like 1989 is good too, but like I'm always listening to sad
So you're putting
shit.
Taylor Swift on like all the time. That's your like go-to music?
Kind of. She's
really?
been my number one on Yeah. Am I in the closet?
No.
Like nobody knows this about me. I feel like I don't have friends that
I'm
like I
just
talked about her
asking in general. Like I just have never actively put Taylor Swift on.
Yeah, babe, all the time. Yeah. She's been my number one on Spotify for the whole time Spotify's been around.
Oh my God.
Now I'm worried that like this year I'm like, oh, I gotta listen, because now I'm worried that my ambient music will be number one. Because my ambient music, like you know, like
EDC?
No, like ambient, like vibes, like
like calming vibes.
Calming music. Yeah, I'm worried that like to go to sleep.
Okay.
I'm worried that will be number one because my anxiety is so high. It's like I'm not listening to like Tortured Poets falling asleep. You know what I mean?
Well, just let it do its thing. We need to know what you're working with.
Right. So, okay, well, let's get into today's topics. I mean, we have so many because, you know, like I said, I haven't been with you guys for a while. Sorry, okay? Sorry.
How long have you taken a break?
You know, I realized the other day that we didn't eat. I didn't post like in August, but we had episodes. Me and Kathy had episodes. We just like, I don't know. I posted the 2 from August last week. So now you guys are caught up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Life comes at you fast.
It really does. And then you get behind and then it's like, oh my God. And then the you get paralyzed.
Oh,
creator paralyzation. And then it's like, yeah, it's a little tough. So sorry, I'm a one gal show over here.
Yeah.
Okay, where should we start? What do you want to talk about first? Do you want to fill us in on the Cardi B or do you want to talk about the date?
Let's start with the dates.
Okay, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Well, I don't necessarily have a date to share because I did just go on a first date for the first time in probably 5 months, but I mean it was a good date, so I don't really have any like goss to share. Yeah. But I can share about a interaction I had.
Oh yes, the one that you posted.
Yeah,
please do.
Okay, so I shared the text messages on my Adultish Whines Instagram story, but I just got back on the dating apps. I'm trying to just like have fun with it, not casually like sexual casual, but just like enjoy conversation, go on a date. Not be so serious about like, oh, I want to find my partner vibes, okay? So we're chatting a little bit. I did know that he was a cop from his Hinge profile, which...
Paige, I'm going to throw a red flag on the play. That was crazy that you swiped right.
I've never swiped right on a cop. Like,
and I hope to God you never will again.
I'm surprised. I'm trying to get outside my comfort zone,
well,
outside
not
my
that,
box.
You went the wrong way.
I know, so many people.
Let's go a different way.
So many people were like, I just didn't know that was your type. And I was like, it's so not.
Let's reroute.
Yeah. So anyway, I was like, let me give it a chance. He was from Los Angeles. I'm from Los Angeles. He lives here now. So I was just kind of like, okay, some commonalities. So he asked for my phone number, and I do think he looks like a normal human.
So did he transfer from LAPD to HPD or?
I didn't get that far.
Okay.
I don't know.
Or because I'm like, if he became a cop here. Oh, hey.
No. He was.
Did I spill the water?
Yeah,
Sorry.
probably. No, I don't know where he was. Okay. I don't know. But anyway, so then we start texting, and I'm asking
an Android, mind you, an Android.
Do you know what though?
Green text.
I don't even know. Is it an Android or is it a free fake text number app? Like you just can't trust anyone these days.
Oh my God, all of the above.
Because if it's green.
Did you background check him?
No, I don't do that. And I
don't either.
Should.
I need to do that more, to be honest.
Yes. So we're texting a bit, and I'm asking him all the questions. Cool. How long have you been here? Where's your territory? Are you like out on the streets? And he's just answering one word. And so I said, feel free to ask me any questions, LOL. And then he literally starts asking me questions. Like he's interrogating me. He said, what are you looking for on here? I answered it. Why do you think you haven't found it? I answered it, but I'm feeling a little like, whoa, these are like big questions. I've only been talking to you for 18 hours.
And I asked you like, where you're from, not like what your childhood trauma was.
Yeah, and it's not like I'm scared of the question, but I just feel like it would be better on a phone call or like in person. And so anyway, he asked me those two questions. I answer it. And then he's like, what type of guys do you typically go for? I answer it. And then he's like, and so are you looking for perfection or... And I just
are you willing to settle?
And I was like, I answer it. And then he asked me another question, and I said, okay, officer, do I need a lawyer? He's
dead.
You're the one who said to start answering or asking you questions. And I said, yeah, but these are just a little too deep in my opinion. We just matched. Like, don't you think we could talk about them on a date? And he said, no, because imagine me finding out that you weren't worth my time as I get handed the bill. And so I didn't respond until the next day. I was not going to talk to this man anymore. But then I thought, I'm going to let him know where he can take people out on free or cheap dates in Houston. So I sent him a link, and he's like, he sent me red flags and like crying, laughing emojis and was like, LOL, yeah, I knew. Oh, because I said, I don't think we're compatible. And he's like, yeah, I knew that when you went straight to a date once you didn't want to answer my questions anymore. Like all this
Mind
bullshit.
You, how old is this man?
I don't even remember. Mid-30s. Yeah. So anyway, safe to say, and then I posted it to Instagram, and everyone was just on my side, which I really appreciated.
Well, of course. And I saw this TikTok today of this girl saying she, blah blah blah, whatever. I just posted it on my personal, but she was like saying that she went on a walk with her mom, and her mom was like, why do you think so many well-rounded women are single? And she's like, well, this is my real thought, that the parents of your generation did the men a disservice. They were really hard on the girls. You had to be made of glass. You had to, be good with money, go to college, get a education, get a career, focus on your career. Don't have babies. Don't nothing out of wedlock. Like all these things that, we have to do as women that makes us, you got to read, you got to be funny, you got to know when to not be center of attention, all these things, right? And the boys were just like, okay, bye, can't even fucking make a doctor's appointment.
Yeah period.
So I don't know, it is always, sorry, I do blame them. And guess what, I do have parental issues and I hate men, and well, okay, I should cut that, but I am trying to get married eventually. This is somebody's wife.
Anyway, tell me about your date.
So let me tell you. No, by the way, just to wrap that up, I was on your side for sure.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's one of these low effort, bare minimum things. And who's to say? Maybe he does want a free date walking in the bayou because we got a serial killer up there. So people are thinking it is a cop.
No way.
Yeah, people are, because the cover up's too good. Because it spans from Austin to Houston. I don't know if they're connected, but they just found the 14th body this weekend in the bayou. Yeah. Scary.
Of the year. 14.
Yeah, but it's only September.
Whoa.
What is that? Almost two per month?
But none of these victims they don't look alike or anything. Typically a serial killer.
Did you see them? I haven't seen what they look like.
Yeah, there's no commonalities.
I know the one in Austin is gay men. Hallelujah, equal opportunity over here.
Yeah, I think I don't know too much about it,
but well, there's something going on but Ted Bundy's victims didn't look alike. They were around the same age though, I think. College age. That was about it.
Yeah, who are we to predict?
And the Zodiac killer, he's really unpredictable, that guy.
Okay, yeah, maybe I know nothing.
Or maybe you know something.
Maybe.
Who knows?
But be careful walking out there. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, seriously. Do more than mace. And also just go to Memorial. Don't be walking in the bayou. And don't be going at night. Don't you women know anything? We need to not go at night. I don't go anywhere at night. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Didn't you tell me the other day, were we at the self-defense class that you said that you...
Yeah, I got mugged. At gunpoint.
Oh, yeah, at City Center.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing, but damn, what the fuck are the odds?
At night.
You were by yourself? What were you doing at City Center?
I lived there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You just trying to go home.
Yeah. I was trying to go home. Crazy. I was coming home from a night out with my girlfriends, and the Uber wouldn't. She lived in one apartment in City Center. I lived in the other. It's literally an 8-minute walk or a 1 minute and 30-second drive, and the Uber would not take us there. Our phones died, blah blah blah. And because he was like, well, you have to stop it and call it for another ride. And I was like, oh, fine. I walk this all the time. I'll just walk. So I went to walk from my friend's apartment to mine. It was I can't even remember, maybe just after midnight, 12:45, 1 o'clock in the morning, and. Yeah, just got mugged at gunpoint.
But luckily you lived to tell the tale, and
sure.
You were fine, and he got $40.
He only took my cash, and
you kept your purse and everything.
Yeah, he didn't take my purse.
Thank God.
And I asked him if I could. He didn't take my phone, and I asked him if I could keep my driver's license so he didn't know where I lived, and he said sure, with the gun pointed to my face. So nice guy overall.
8 out of 10.
Could have been worse. Could have had it worse.
Well. We wish you well. In hell. We'll get to Cardi. Yeah, my date. So I went on a date the other day. I know it's hard to believe. I barely get them, but let me tell you. I matched with this guy on Hinge a couple months ago, and I'm barely active on there because I'm burnt out. I talk to people all day, every day, and it's I don't want to have a mundane conversation with somebody who's a loser. I'm sorry. So anywho, dating apps have not been my friend the whole time. I'm just not a dating app type of gal, but I do really try, although I have not tried. I don't try anymore, really. So I'm really just on there for advertisement, I guess. So I matched with this guy. We kind of exchanged messages here and there, whatever. But I went to happy hour with a girlfriend, and I saw him at the bar. He was like sitting a person away for 2 people away from me. So my friend, I think, wasn't there yet, and then his friend went to, or his friend went to the bathroom, and so I was like, hey, like, I know you from Ange. It's me, hi. Anyways, but I was like, okay, like, he, you know, whatever. Anyways, he got my number. We like really, it was like he was about to leave, so we really didn't like talk or anything. So got my number. That was on a Sunday. We go on a date on Friday to the library, which you've been before.
I love the library.
And that was where I thought got raided for that sex trafficking. That must have been a different library.
Must have been.
Must have been.
I don't think it was.
It was a bar in Houston though called the Library.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Anyways, I don't know where she was.
I don't know.
Anyway, so we go there and I'm like, isn't this the place that got busted for sex trafficking? But it wasn't.
Did you say that there?
No.
Oh, okay.
I thought it though when I was walking up, but then you were like, no, it wasn't. So I was like, okay, don't bring it up. Don't be weird.
Yeah.
Don't be fear
that
mongering.
girl.
Don't fear monger.
Yeah.
You know. So anyway, so we go. We like have good conversation. I feel like we have a lot of common. Like, you know, he was really tall, like 6 something, 2, 3. I don't know.
Wow.
I thought he was pretty cute. And then all of a sudden we have like 2 bottles of wine, charcuterie board.
Wow,
and
2 bottles of wine.
And I was getting annihilated on TikTok about this. But like I ate a little bit before, and then I also had the charcuterie board. So like I ate, and he had way more wine than I did. Like I didn't have as much wine. I guess maybe I was talking a lot. I don't know. So he had more wine than me, and also it kind of irritated me because it's 7. We need dinner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why are we not doing a snack? It's like peak dinner time.
You didn't do a snack.
Well, we did the charcuterie because I'm always going to get a snack, you know?
Yeah.
But whatever. So, okay. I think we were there for like, gosh, maybe like 2 hours or something, 2.5 hours. I think the whole date was like 3 or 4 hours. I don't know. It was like kind of long, but like we were talking, having good conversation. And then we go to the little hole in the wall bar next door because I'm like, well, let's like, I feel like they're like closing or like shutting down. Like my voice carries, like let's like go next door. I tell you what a slippery slope that was. We should not have gone next door. I got my 1 drink and I had 1 sip and I was talking to the 2 guys straight, mind you, about Bravo. And like, I'm going to BravoCon and like whatever. And like, so that was like probably like a 20-30 minute conversation. We were just going back and forth. It was a great conversation. And I don't know. I just like look over and he's like smoking the Juul or like the whatever. Mm-hmm. But it's like he gets crossfaded and he starts like, it was such a slippery slope. Like I'm telling you, it like in the span of like 30 minutes or 45 minutes, he was fucking like out. And I was like, oh, we need to go home. Like, not together, but like you. And then I'm like, oh, let's like get you home. And he's like, yeah, I can drive. And I was like, oh my God, like you can't fucking drive. And now I immediately got pissed. And I immediately like fight or flight. It like shocked the, wine out of me. Like it pissed me off. And I ended up driving him home. Now people were like, you should have called Uber on his phone. I should have done that. I will do that next time. But like, I was like, I can't have you driving.
Yeah.
I can't have other people on. No.
Right.
No. And anyways, dropped him off. Mind you, gets in the car, puts on a seatbelt. I like make him put on a seatbelt because it's like fucking dinging. Immediately passes out. Just in the car. And he just like, well, I didn't eat. Well, why aren't you eating?
Well,
so then I felt like an asshole because
I don't think you need to feel like an asshole.
Well, because I told him what, like, it really was not a good look, and like it just shifts blame to the other person, and it lacks responsibility and recklessness, and then you were gonna drive, so it's like you have no sense of like responsibility in a way. You know what I mean? So then I talked to a friend about it and she's like, no, like what if you did that? And then I was like, okay, yeah. And then he like could not get out of this shame spiral. Like he was like crying the next day and like talking to me on the phone. And then I was like, okay, like it's fine. Like I'm going to give you another chance. Like it's literally fine. And then like I texted, like we were kind of texting and then I was busy and I didn't text him back. And so then I double texted him and he never responded to me again.
Huh. I mean, interesting situation. I feel like it's easy. Maybe he was nervous. Maybe he didn't eat. Like, whatever. Things happen. You might have a bad, first show. Like, obviously he had a bad, like,
I've definitely had many a bad
right.
first
So
shows.
I don't think you can blame him on that front. But, like, yeah, you do get to know a lot about someone who acts like that, like how you said, like he was so fine to drive and now he was obviously intoxicated, so he wasn't thinking right. I mean,
crossfaded, mind you.
I don't even really know what that means, like, because he had like weed in his Juul. Oh yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I do have a question.
What?
Was he involved in the 30 minutes that you were talking about Bravo? Was he just like sitting there?
No, he was just sitting there.
Yeah. I mean, he probably was like,
I mean, that was probably my bad, but
yeah,
like,
I would say so. I mean, I'm not blaming you, but I think he
well,
was.
good God, I just talked to you for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, but I think he's probably like, why the heck am I on this? Like, what am I on this date for? Just smoking it all up. Like, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. He could have interjected. Like,
Yeah, but I think he was probably just like, what is this? Like, she's over there talking to those two straight men, and I'm.
No, they were. It was like we.
But did he have anything to say? He probably had nothing.
He literally had nothing to say.
Yeah, well, he was probably getting so drunk, but then also crossfaded, and then also like, what's Bravo?
Sorry.
No, I don't think
fucked up. But
I don't think it's sorry.
But I also think it's like, again, are you gonna? I'm working. Mommy's working. Are you gonna be doing that to me on a like at an event? Like I can't sit here.
No, for sure, it's a bad look. It would have.
And I get it.
Out.
It's probably I probably should have. And the guy wasn't hitting on me. They were like married. Like it wasn't. I actually was kind of mean to him at first, which is my shtick. And then, anyways, and then I think he said something about Bravo or I don't know, whatever. And then we were like, oh wait, and then we just kind of. His friend was doing the same thing. He was just sitting there like drinking. So I don't know. They could have talked.
Yeah, it just sounds like. The date didn't end
well.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know what I will say too?
Yeah.
He's a Pisces. So like at the end
Tell
of the day.
Tell me what month that is.
End of February, March. And at the end of the day, and not okay. On that note, here's what pissed me off too. Is that during the day, I was like, you know me, I'm going to get the information. So I was like, ask your mom like your birth time or whatever. He kept like really dodging it and he's like, why don't you just try to get to know me? Okay, well, I did and I've seen what I need to see. And the stars could have told me that before we both wasted our time and money. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I understand like you're like people kind of use it as like stupidity. Like, oh, well, I hate Scorpios. Like, no, you don't, bitch. You just, they're not actually the devil. It's Pisces that are the devil if you really knew about astrology. But whatever the fuck. And also, I think it depends on your sign of who you vibe with and, who you don't. Well, so I asked him like 3 times or like twice, like throughout our talking. And I get it. That's insufferable. I don't give a fuck. But then I asked him again the next day. I'm like, so did you get your birth time yet? And he's just like dismissed it and like made an excuse. Here's the thing. It makes me happy. So you're not here to serve me. Who gives a fuck if you think that it's wacky, woo-woo, whatever? It's gonna make me happy.
Yeah, but
why are you not giving me the information and
you guys don't even know each
other
yet?
Who cares? People do it all the time. Guys don't give a fuck about it. My point is, the information that I did find out without the birth time, I've seen what I need to see. It was not good.
Well, that's it.
It was
Case
a Pisces
closed.
stellium. And a Pisces Mars is the worst kind. My mom is a Pisces Mars. Oh, my God. Mean. Mean motherfucker, I tell you. Anyways, so that's just my point on that. My thing is I think I said something to him. I said, I don't understand why you're being like difficult. Like you're like, I said, you're being difficult on purpose and not even being like funny about it to like not give the information. You're just like shitting on it. And it's like, that tells me everything that I need to know too. And I'm sure it goes both ways. Oh, well,
yeah, but I
think
think
somebody is
at the end of the day, it just means that you guys aren't compatible. So like,
yeah.
Like,
oh God, I went on way too long about that. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. Like, it's your first date that you've had in a while, and I went on.
Shh. No,
right?
We don't need to reiterate.
Right?
Just kidding. Yeah.
I mean, and my first like convo that I had in a while, it was so like, yeah, I went on too much about it. Like, I had wounds. You know what I mean? And I was like,
yeah, no, I just also think it's like, okay, here's the thing on people are like, oh, we'll give a second chance. Here's the thing. When I got, you know, I don't think we're compatible text or like whatever, when I got too drunk or cried or whatever the fuck on a date, like, sure, I guess it hurts in the moment, but like hindsight 2020, yeah, I was not in a good headspace. You dodged a bullet, guy. Do you know what I mean? So it's like same here. It's like I'm showing up authentically to myself and like, you know, I pay my own bills. I have my own apartment. I pay for my own car. I have a dog that I take care of. I have a career. I have, you know, I've worked on myself. I've done therapy. I travel. I have friends. I do that. So it's like, I genuinely expect that from the other partner. So if there's still work that needs to be had, I'm not your gal.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
For sure.
So in my mind, it's like if you lack control or you're nervous or something, I'm not saying don't be nervous. Like, yeah, that's flattering, but it's like you're nervous because you're lacking confidence or what?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
No, for sure. And I have a friend who like really gets turned off when men are nervous. She's like a tough nut to crack, you know? And I'm like, I totally get it. It is unattractive.
Yeah.
But give someone the benefit of, not this person.
Yeah.
In a normal first date where you're just like, they were just like, I need them to be not nervous. I need them to be more confident. Just give them one more date. Like, and do something that will be something that's going to be a little bit more loosened up. I don't know. I used to, when I was in my mid-20s, I would absolutely have such bad anxiety before a first date. Like, I couldn't even get out of the house to go on the,
But
like,
you're a girl. I don't mean to be like sexist,
Yeah.
but it's like, I don't want my man to be... It's fine to be anxious and like kind of nervous first date jitters, but like if it's lasting the whole damn date and you don't like calm down after you see the person, then like maybe it's not a right match.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure.
And I don't know, like I do hate to be a bitch in that way, but like I'm gonna need you a little more confident or
more
something.
manly,
like, if you will. I don't know, and it's just like, I don't know. So I asked you to write a list of icks.
Yeah.
Yours are probably going to be a lot nicer than mine because as I was writing them, I'm like, God, it's just the jugular. Like, I just go straight for the jugular.
Well, I made sure, because I actually did an episode once about icks versus red flags on my podcast, because I think that people can easily turn an ick or say an ick, but it's really a red flag. Like,
yes, like the not being able to control your alcohol, babe. That's a red flag.
That's a red flag.
100%.
That's a red flag.
Yeah.
Yes. Not an ick.
Juuling an ick.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So how do we do this? Should I?
Yeah.
We just go back and forth. Okay, you start.
Okay, I have one. Can't cook. Guys, girls, friends. I mean, I'm not dating girls, but like, you know,
friendships.
Like,
even
you can't cook, babe. At our big age.
Really? I mean, I can cook.
Well, thank God, because I was about to be like, oh, you gotta go.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. I have a friend. I told her this the other day. I have a friend, and she's like, I don't cook. She doesn't say that. I'm not trying to.
She just is like, I don't cook.
She's my best friend, but I just like, you need to cook. Like
get a couple recipes under your belt.
Something. Do HelloFresh where they do it.
Yeah.
And I think it's more so it's not that she can't cook, it's that she doesn't exercise that skill because she's always had somebody to cook for her. Her parents, her boyfriend, whatever. And I told her the other day, I'm like, I have the ick. Like, I gotta go. Like, you're pissing me off. Like, I gotta go. She's like, I made burgers. I'm like, good. That was hard. Because she made it inside, like, on the stove and whatever, you know? Like, there's no grill, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, so you can't cook. Don't fucking say that to me ever again, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that's weird because, like, how are you self-sufficient if you can't even feed yourself? And therefore, how are you going to take care of somebody else if you can't?
For sure.
I don't mean to go so deep, but, like, that's really where my mind goes.
Because that's not, like, a surprise. Like, that's not... For me, an ick is, like, something that, like, happens once and, like, you can't get it out of your head. Kind of thing. So like now you just think like, oh my god, my best friend can't cook. I'm just like icked out.
Yeah. Like, remind me not to move in with you.
Like you're just a giant ick.
Okay, I'll obviously still be friends with her, but like I'm just always. You're right. I'm like.
You're always looking at her.
You got takeout. You got takeout because you can't cook, bitch.
Okay, I have one.
Okay.
For friends,
okay.
Mostly. It goes for men too, actually, but it's happened to me with friends. When my friends like outwardly tell a fib, let me give you an example.
Please, because that I would end the friendship. That pisses me off.
Let me give you an example. You know, you have this wood panel on your wall here, right, for your podcast. And if I said, like, if I came over and I was like, oh, I want to take this wood panel down. It's really bugging me, and it was so cheap, whatever. And then you hear that as my friend or whatever. 2 weeks later, you're at my house again. And my friend, you, say to our other friend, I told Paige she should take down this wood panel.
To me, that's more so taking credit for the idea.
And I'm like, by the way, I don't care, but why would you say that?
Oh my God, you have somebody like this?
It's happened a few different times with actually a couple different people, but it is like...
It's the weirdest thing.
Cringe.
No, it's the weirdest thing because I'm like, I know that you're lying.
And you know that I know that you're lying because I said that to you 2 weeks ago. Do you know what I mean?
No, this has happened to me too. This actually happened at work recently. Like another agent, not at my brokerage, but like another agent, the buyer's agent, was just telling lies right and left with the buyer there, the friends, the project manager, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, you know, you didn't tell us that, right? Like I called her out because I'm like. It's just like so awkward. That shit makes me shrink.
No, it made me want to swallow myself whole. I felt so embarrassed for that
person.
Them. Yeah, I felt secondhand embarrassment.
But then it's like, oh, but then if you call them out, you're the asshole.
And here's the thing: there's no need for me to call that out because like I don't gain anything from it.
But yeah,
no, it completely. Yeah, in this situation, I'm just thinking to myself like, that's the weirdest thing.
Did you ever say anything?
No.
Okay. I also, I fib. That's good. I also can't do the white, and this is not my.
Take credit. I think it was kind of a take credit. Yeah.
But I just want to. I don't want to take this as my turn. But I want to snowball off that. People who like white lie, like,
yeah.
You know, I don't like grapes, and then they're like eating grapes.
Yeah.
Hey, what? What's that about?
Yes.
Like, what is that about?
Yeah, just don't say anything about the grapes, ever.
I've never been able to understand it.
Right.
Oh, my God. Now you've shut me down because I'm like, wow. That freaks me out to no end.
It freaks me out a little bit because I'm just like, why are you doing that?
And then if you're lying about grapes or taking credit for a panel, what the fuck else are you lying about?
Right. Knowing full well that I know that I said that.
Speaking of, now you got me kind of on a tangent.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to go into detail, but there was a girl that I was friends with for 5 years. Her life was a lie.
Wait, that should be a whole episode.
I know, but it is my perspective.
Your perspective. You could change the details.
Her, like, literally everything I knew about her was a lie, and it all came crashing down when the partner called me and literally had like a 3-hour conversation with me about how, it was a web, a very entangled web.
Like a Lifetime movie vibe.
No, like, and I'm like, That's fucking weird. And like also like Big Lies, Little Lies, like
Big Little Lies.
Big Little Lies. I don't know. How do you keep up with? Yeah. So, anyways, I don't talk to her anymore, obviously.
Yeah.
But I got blocked because I was. No, that wasn't mine.
I know.
Oh, I was like, me first.
I'm just ready.
Okay. Okay. Uses a fork instead of chopsticks at sushi. / doesn't know how to use chopsticks in general. That, I think. Now, I will say, I talked about this on a date the other day. Oh, I went on another one. And it was fine. So I'd have nothing to report. Right. It is like very upper or like proper Japanese to use your hands on some part of it. So we went to a really nice Japanese sushi restaurant, you know, where they already dress it for you. And I'm like, fuck, I want to dip it in the salt. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, give me a little side, like, you know, whatever. But it was amazing. And we did use our hands and I hated that. But anyways, but it's so funny because before I knew that this restaurant does that, I brought that up and I said, would it give you an ick if like the date that you were on couldn't use chopsticks? And he was like, no. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm a bitch. Like, I said, if you weren't able to use chopsticks right now, I would be judging. Because I eat sushi like 5 times a day.
Love
like,
sushi.
I could do it. What do you think about that?
I don't know that it would be an ick for me, but I would be like, let's learn how to use chopsticks.
Right.
But
mothering.
Yeah, I do. I do that.
I know. Okay, you go.
But what did give me an ick, just a quick story time for sushi, is one time I went to sushi with someone and he didn't know what to order. Nope. The whole experience gave me the ick, but he didn't know what to order. Like, he had basically never had sushi before.
Oh my God. That's...
Sheltered, poor soul. So I was like, oh, well, you like edamame, just from some of the things that he had said. Order the edamame, and he took a bite of the edamame shell. Yeah. That.
I mean, I think you can, but yeah.
But you don't.
But you don't.
Yeah, so that did give me the ick. And then what gave me the ick even more was I had to say, oh.
That's actually not how you
typically,
eat that.
I do think that's edible, but typically, so what you do is you put you eat the edamame part and then you put the shell in this. Anyway, he also poured the soy sauce into the empty big bowl. Anyway, yeah, so
God,
it was an icked out experience.
Wait, this is now not an ick, but gross. Have you ever had somebody accidentally get the already eaten edamame and then eat it? Yeah. Oh my God. I don't like edamame really. I'll kind of nibble on if somebody else orders it. But as soon as because that happens fucking every single time. And as soon as I see that, I'm like, okay, you know what? I think I'm good. Like, because I'm like, he just made out. Like, you know?
Gross. Okay. Which one should I say next? Okay. All right. I got an ick for a man.
Okay.
Men posting boomerangs.
Oh, that's good. Wait, let me add one while you're saying that.
Like, for example, if they're on a run, you know? They just bring out the camera and they do that. And that's all their story.
Wait, like Lady Gaga when she, like, faked a boomerang? Do you know about that? She did a video. It was like, she just did that, but a video.
Yeah, just like that. Like, it would be like a guy picking up a drink. They do this. Men, they do this. They go, and that's their story. Don't post that. Don't post it.
It doesn't show us anything.
It doesn't show us anything. I'm confused. I don't understand what happened. Yeah, when I see that, I micked out. Take a still. Take a still photo of the pathway or of the drink. Don't boomerang it, please. I micked out.
Yeah. Okay, mine is male influencers or male marketers.
Okay. Just in totality.
I think it's like cute in theory that like I would date like an influencer or somebody in the arts because like obviously you'll be able to relate. But I think it depends, first of all, what city that you're in. If it's in a transit to LA, New York, Miami, Chicago, whatever, maybe you get a pass. Houston, if you're a Houston male influencer,
I disagree.
Hell no.
I disagree. I'm all about those men who are influencing me, cleaning their homes with their shirt off, vacuuming Sunday reset.
Oh, I'm on a different side.
Like, influence me.
You gotta be sending me that.
No, I'm into it.
Okay. That could make, yeah. But then you have like the Matt James's, you know,
Yeah.
Remember Matt James? He was a food influencer with Rachel.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. It just is like, oh, camera loving is for girls. You know what I mean? You're supposed to love me through the camera. Like, I don't know.
Right. There is a line.
But now I will say, a man in marketing, like having like a marketing title, like marketing director, creative. What the fuck do you know about creative? You guys do millennial gray all the time. Like, you don't know shit about being creative. And you're not gay? Now, if it was a gay man, okay. But if straight man in marketing, that's a true ick. I'm like, I'm raising an eyebrow.
I've never thought about that.
I don't think I like that.
Okay. I don't feel the same, but not for a particular reason. Like, I'm not, like, championing male marketers, but I'm also, like,
I'm just, like...
It's a job.
Right. Maybe because I am in marketing and I do that I'm like, well, you're taking somebody who's actually talented. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Okay.
Okay, your turn.
When on a dating app, there, you know, how the prompts, you can put, like, my most controversial opinion.
Oh, my God.
If you're putting pineapple on pizza, is your most controversial opinion.
In this climate?
Like, I know you're trying to be funny. I truly do. Like, you're trying to be silly and, like, get a reaction because, like, people do talk about that. But, like...
But are you guys all in, like, a group chat doing the same shit? Because, like, unless you flip sides and you're seeing what the guys are doing, how do you know? That's what I've always been confused. How do they know that everybody's putting fish pics up? How do they know everybody's controversial opinion is pineapple on pizza? You know, like they're all... How do they know that the biggest life decision they ever made was to move to Austin? Like, do you know what I mean? Like how are they all the same?
Yeah. Because they're all the same.
Yeah. It's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
Can't fix anything. Oh, / like can't change a tire. Now I went on a date with a guy last. Oh my God. I guess it was January, like New Year's Eve, January 2024. Long story short, I've already told this story, but he started crying because he couldn't change the tire. And he goes, look at us. He tried to do like a Paul Rudd, like, look at us. Who would have thought it? Not us. Like, no, I was fucking down there on my knees and fucking elbows, making sure that he didn't fuck up my car. And he just, like, snot, just crying because he couldn't fucking change a tire. And then after 2 hours, I realized I had AAA. So who's the dumbass? Really, it's me. No, it was so weird. And then I was, like, on the side of 59. So I was like, the sun's going down. I'm, like, gonna get murdered. Anyways, thank God AAA came in 10 minutes. I wasted 2 hours of it. But it was so weird.
Why was he... It wouldn't bother me that you can't change a tire. Like,
but why are you
crying?
Why are you crying? And because I made sure on the phone, because I told him, I was like, oh, I just got a flat. And he's like, no, I'll come to you. And I was like,
oh,
no,
it's not like you guys were together.
We weren't even together. I said, no. Like, you don't have to come to me. Like, and he's like, no, I can change a tire. I said, well, how sure are you? Because I can change a tire. So this is not, my car is new. This is not like a time to pretend to show off. Like, truly, this is your out. And he goes, no, I can't.
Did you ever talk to him again?
Hell no. And I saw him on the apps semi-recently. And I'm like, I forgot his name. But I saw him. And I was like, oh. And I was like, oh, no, next.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Okay. Flip-flops.
Yeah. Is there
Slides are fine.
Is there a time and a place for flip-flops? A season?
Like only on the beach.
On the beach, yeah.
But for me, I think you should wear a slide. I think a man should wear a slide.
I think a man should just wear, like, slip-ons.
Slip-ons.
You know, like Vans or like a closed-toed shoe.
Yeah, that's fine. But like
a slip-on.
I'm okay with some sort of slide.
A slide is fine too, but not out. I think if they're going out, like if you're getting the mail or like somebody's at the door, like fine.
Or you're going to the beach.
Or a beach, yes. But like if you're like out, like a flip-flop is the same as a slide. in terms of putting it on.
Yeah. But I'm talking about the thing between your toes.
No, a thong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that on your foot.
My dad used to wear flip-flops. R.I.P. to that man. He would find this funny.
R.I.P. I've got only one more after this.
Okay, I have one more too.
Okay.
This is my last one. Flat earthers.
What?
Flat earthers. And you know what? I'm
Oh.
going to one up a flat earther because I actually thought about this today. This one guy that I used to see in LA said that there's core people.
What's that?
Right. Where there's a civilization within the Earth's like
Core?
mantle, and in the core it's like Earth. I think they're called core people. I don't know what else I would call them, but yeah. So not only did he think flat Earth, but even worse, he thought of core people. He goes to Burning Man on the reg. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just never been a world I've experienced. The conspiracy theories.
that was the only one, and I
Earth
was
is
like, "What the hell?"
the flat.
I've never
earthers.
personally met somebody who's like a flat earther, but I've heard
I
it.
don't think I
but the
have.
core, I mean, I guess the core people that I truly was in bed with, and I was like, "Babe, you believe something is so you believe it's so hot and lava, and then they're just in the pits of hell and like in the core, and like they don't like it's just you think it's a little hot there, like what? It's not like the mantle isn't like seeping into the core, like I just."
I'm
I'm not getting it.
I don't get it, and I don't even know what I would say.
I was so young at the time. I was like, "That's an interesting fact. What's more? tell me more."
I think I would say if that was brought to me on a date, I think I would just be like, I just don't have any comments on that. Like, next subject.
I think I would probably still see them again because at least they're like an out of the box thinker. But like, I don't know if that would hinder. I don't know if that's a red flag hindering any other part of the relationship.
I think
Whereas
it might be a red flag.
Whereas I'm like, wow, what a unique thinker. You know, what a free thinker.
Which also, like, yeah, that is cool. Free thinking. But, like, have
It's a
boundaries.
slippery slope.
Yeah,
Yes.
have boundaries.
Well, I will say that is one of mine. Yeah, not having like discernment. And so, anyways, keep going.
That's a red
Yours.
flag.
Yeah, yours.
Okay, my last one is when anyone says iron sharpens iron. Have you heard this? Do you say this? Do you say this? Are you serious? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, is that hilarious?
Yeah, iron sharpens iron. And 3 men that I've dated have said that just like casually. Like the first time I heard it ever, I was just like, what does it even mean? You know, like, I mean, sure, I get it, but like, don't say it.
Well, it's in the Bible.
Oh, see, I'm not a Bible girly.
Bible thumper.
Just not a Bible girly.
Okay.
Yeah, so for me, I don't want to hear
I don't want to
iron.
sharpen your iron, actually.
I don't, and that kind of goes with like when people say like, when they're really into, this sounds terrible, when people are really into talking about how they want to have generational wealth, I kind of puke in my mouth. Because like, yeah.
Because really you're just manifesting out loud because you're not there yet. And there's no generations.
I'm really focused on building generational wealth. It's
yeah.
like, no, you're not. And also,
You're in crypto.
and also, no, don't say that. And don't say iron sharpens iron.
Yeah. Speaking of generation, you know, I say I hired a genealogist. I inquired. And then it's $6,000, which I actually might do.
Sorry.
Figure out where the fuck I come from. What? The iron sharpens iron. I think
Continue.
that was the first time I heard that too. And it was kind of, now I'm like, should be a red flag. But I hired a genealogist and about the generational wealth. And yeah, I come from like a long line of losers. So like, she was like, oh, I just did like a quick search. She's like, nothing of substance.
Oh, God.
Like, great.
Don't look at mine.
Yeah, I'm just like, cool. Like, no one wanted to invent anything. No one wanted to build generational wealth. Nobody had the idea, the concept.
There is one cool thing in my family. My grandpa was a World War II vet.
Oh.
And he lived just until about a few years ago.
On the American side or?
I don't know. Sad.
Oh.
He was in Vietnam.
That's not World War II, babe.
What is it?
That's the Holocaust is World War II. Vietnam is the Cold War.
Vietnam.
I believe. Or the
Vietnam
Vietnam War. No, Cold War I think is Russia. Or did we ever go?
What?
Cold War was like Serbia, I think. But Vietnam, we went to the Vietnam War.
What war was Grandpa in?
And we did win.
I'll get back to you in a second.
Okay. TBD on that. Yeah, but World
They
War
didn't
II
talk much about it.
was the Holocaust.
Oh. Is that so?
Yeah. So was it that?
No.
Oh, yeah. World War I was about Archduke Ferdinand. No one knows who he is, but he started a world war. People do know because he was a duke, but
I'll let you know when I have the answer.
Archduke. But anyways, these people are probably sick of hearing my history rants. I'm like, well, actually, let me tell you about the war. Like, okay, let's see. Okay, now let's get into some more stuttered. Let's get into some more topics. Taylor Frankie Paul is the next Bachelorette. Are you watching Mormon Wives?
No.
So what do you do what do you do? You don't watch anything? Because I sent you the list. You're like, I know 2 things. What do you do? What do you watch?
I watch Love is Blind or Love Island.
Oh.
And I watch documentaries.
Oh, I watch. Oh, well, what documentaries?
And Unknown.
Oh,
Catfish.
yeah, we can talk about that. I don't have much to say, but.
No, I don't really have the time to watch.
Oh, well.
All these shows.
Luckily, I do for you guys. So Taylor Frankie Paul is the next Bachelorette. Kathy, you're loving this, aren't you? I don't know either how I feel about it. I think this is such a Hail Mary to save the franchise. I think it's weird, but just because it's unheard of, like it truly is unprecedented, that a reality star could be on 2 different reality shows. Granted, Whitney and Jen Affleck are on Dancing with the Stars, but I feel like Dancing with the Stars is a little different than being on The Bachelorette. Also, she was just posting with this guy. Sorry, I actually just realized maybe you can see up my crotch. I'm going to go this way. She was posting with this guy recently. We all thought it was a new boyfriend, but I guess not. And now she's going to be the Bachelorette. And she said that she just shot her shot on TikTok and did the Lindsay Lohan sound. And then Dakota jumped in with it. And people are like, unfortunately, this is really funny. Oh, can I tell you another ick really quick?
Sure.
The TikTok language of like, unfortunately, I do. And also, hope this helps. Like,
I don't ever hope this helps.
Anytime somebody says, I hope this helps, I'm taking it as like an insult, as a fuck you, bitch, as a slight. Like one, it's meant to be that way, but sometimes people do are like, oh, I hope it helps. Like, you didn't need to say that. I'm taking offense to it.
Why?
I just think it's so bitchy. Those jeans, I hope it helps.
I've not seen this video, so I don't know the context. But
it's comments. It's the comment. You're not chronically online.
I'm not on TikTok.
Okay, I am.
But if somebody says, I hope this helps, or like, does that make sense? I don't think it's offensive. I think
no, does that make sense? It's different. But it's like, hey, so this is actually psychosis. I hope this helps.
Okay, so they're like stating the obvious.
Maybe that's what it is, and that really maybe that really irritates me too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about it just really grinds my gears. Anyways, I don't know. I actually might watch the season of The Bachelorette because of it. It's so, I mean, I tell you, it's like fucking nails on a chalkboard though. It's like 2 hours long, and
I tried to start the last season of The Bachelorette.
It's really hard.
Because I did watch it from the beginning. Like, I watched season 1 with my mom.
Oh.
Like Trista and Ryan vibes, you know?
I've never watched it.
Oh, yeah. No, used to love it. And then I haven't watched it in years. It just got to be too
just brain
long. It's just too
I'm actually
long.
surprised that you like Love Island, because Love Island I can only take so much.
I can only watch it when I'm mentally prepared to. And then I binge it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carl did a little soft bar promo. Carl is from Summer House. Carl Radke of Summer House on Bravo. He has been working on this soft bar idea for the last 2 years, and it's finally coming to fruition. Soft bar, you ask? What is it?
Mm-hmm.
It is a sober bar in the middle of New York City, in Brooklyn.
Okay.
The rent is high in New York. Sober, no cocktails. It's just juice in a cup, really. But I guess
it's cocktails or is it juice?
It's mocktails.
Okay.
Again, no shade to that because I do love a sober lifestyle, and I guess I didn't talk about it on the pod, but I really do think I'm like, I've been talking about a sober lifestyle for like 2 years, like genuinely in my whole life as well. But like, I really think it's creeping up. Like, I just can't really do it anymore.
Okay.
Anywho, but why would I open a brick and mortar? Why would you not open a brick and mortar in Utah? Like, that would have made more sense in my opinion. So I guess he heard our feedback. Now, I actually don't think it's going to fail anymore. I am taking my comments back after seeing the promotional video because he probably heard our comments and spent a whole another year redesigning it because it's like so like think of like a long, a long building. So you like walk in, it's like the bar, and then there's tables. So it's like a coffee shop. So they're doing coffee and mocktails, and then, which is good. And then they're doing a study space.
Okay.
To where you can like come in and study, and then there's a back room where you can rent it out to do a conference.
First time hearing of it, but it sounds like it's going to be successful.
Yeah, conference, or you can film influencing stuff in there or whatever. So I take it back. I don't think it's going to fail anymore, and good for Carl. Okay, let's talk about the unknown Catfish documentary.
Crazy. Why was that woman
Hunchback of Notre Dame?
What?
She literally looks like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I don't get the reference.
Let me pull up a picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like to make fun of people's appearances.
Well, great. So I'm the bitch. This is the theme for this. Really? Even her? She deserves it.
Yeah.
She did that to her child?
No,
okay.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Really? Like you never saw this movie?
Yeah, I did see that movie. Sorry, I'm not good at that part of it. Unknown Catfish. I cannot believe.
What? It's the same person.
Do people say that? People are saying that?
Well, I thought of it first, but yeah,
of
people
course
are saying it.
Of course you did. No, I just can't believe that she was so comfortable to sit and talk to the cameras about this.
I can't believe that they did they had her on the interview.
What an interesting way to do it.
First of all, I already knew about it because I watched Mommy Meanest with Lisa Rinna like a year ago. So I already knew the story, so I didn't think that it was everybody's freaking out, and I didn't think that it was that crazy. Also, my mom is my biggest op, so right. I'm like, babe, this is a random Tuesday.
No,
this
but like,
normal.
I mean, the whole story is so crazy, but the fact that she was actually like telling her to kill herself, like
no, the language is and finger popping each other's assholes. Like, what's going on with that? Like, what do you mean? She's like, he's not gonna finger you. I don't know what the fuck she said about fingering.
Weird.
And then why is she not getting like minor charges or like pedophilia charges because he was underage? So why is she? I don't know. Like, to discuss.
It doesn't seem like
that of a child.
She was prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
Yeah, is she even in jail?
She did serve time. Yeah.
Oh, and she's already out.
Yeah, she served time, and the daughter was still just like, I miss my mom. Obviously, she was just like, groomed.
I listened to a podcast with Dr. Drew on it, and he said that she was in a cult of two, the daughter. The mom and then the daughter, cult of two.
Yeah.
It makes sense the way he explains it, of like, just very groomed, very culty.
For sure. Yeah, but that was so sad and just so insane. Yeah. You
should watch Mommy Meanest with Lisa Rinna.
Is it a series?
No, it's just a Lifetime original television for women.
And it's based off?
It's literally based off this.
Oh, you're kidding?
Yeah.
Oh, I would watch that.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
First of all, I love Lisa Rinna.
Because then I was like, what the hell is this? Like, what do you mean based on a true story,
Yeah.
First Slide, based on a true story. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I realized, well, because I watched it because I love Rena. And so I did not know what that was about. And I'm like, damn, what? That was like one of the Lifetime movies that had me like gripped recently.
Okay.
I think it came out last year, but.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, is that all you had for that one? Just that it was crazy.
About Unknown Catfish?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say except for, like, it's just, like,
She's
such
crazy.
a violation of every single thing.
Yeah.
That poor husband, too.
I know. Honestly, justice for the dad. He did really good, like, sticking up for the daughter. Like, he was like, get the fuck out of my house. Like, it's good. Good for him.
Lied about her jobs and everything, too.
That was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Also, her being in IT, that also kind of gives me the ick. I'm sorry, like, I am, like, women forward, but, like, women in IT? Like, I guess I've just never really met one. Like,
I know one.
yeah?
Yeah.
I bet, I mean, well, it's good to have.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
like, honestly, like, on staff, meaning, like, friendship, like, you know, they can fix and
Yeah.
find anything, you know? I need to get one because
Women in IT
I literally
is
don't.
crazy.
Women in STEM. No, obviously, I think women can do anything. The people, when we clip it, are not going to get it. And it's so fucked up, but whatever. Okay, tell me about the Cardi B testimony, because she was in a lawsuit a couple weeks ago for throwing a microphone. Was that 2 years ago? Oh, that wasn't it?
Throwing a microphone.
That's what
I don't know what this one is. No. She was just on trial for, and she just won. She was being sued by a former security guard outside of an OBGYN clinic. It was years ago. And the trial just happened. So during the incident, Cardi B was pregnant. And so the security guard said that Cardi B pushed her, scratched her with a nail, cussed her out, called her, you know, obscenities, blah, 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 blah. And my biggest takeaway is, like, Cardi is such a badass bitch.
I know, I love her. She's just like, he's like, why is your hair different? She's like, it's a wig.
It's a wig. And then he's like, so you felt threatened? And she's like, yeah. Like, on trial. And he's like, and why did you feel threatened? Or, like, something about, like, oh, so you're saying she's overweight? And she's like, I mean, look at her.
Oh my God.
He's like, so you felt threatened? And she's like, I was pregnant. Like, yeah, I felt threatened.
Outside of my doctor's office. Like,
yeah.
You know, but what was she wanting a picture? I forgot. What about the security guard was it?
Cardi says that she was recording the woman. She believes the woman was recording her unauthorized. The security guard at the clinic. And I don't know, something about where she was like, stop, basically told her to stop. And then the security guard said, I don't know, there's three sides to every story, you know? There's the security guard and there's the truth.
Yeah, and we heard it with the panel example, so.
With the what example? The panel example. Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm on Cardi B's side, of course. No,
totally.
And I just love, like, in my solo episode that's coming out, I don't know when this episode's coming out, but this week I talk about, like, Cardi B is such a badass. Like, be more like Cardi B.
Yeah. Be more like a couple of very powerful women. Cardi B, Serena
Williams.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was about to say
Vanderwoodson.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, that wasn't it. Go piss, girl. That literally wasn't it. You know that meme? It's like Gossip Girl. It's like, go piss, girl.
No.
Okay. No, Serena Williams, Alana Maher. I fucking love her. The rugby Olympian.
Yes.
Taylor Swift, obviously. I think it's you know, Taylor Swift getting married or engaged and married later in life at 35 years old, you know.
Is she 35?
She'll be 36 in December, so she'll be 36 when she's married. I just think that that's really important to point out, you know, like she built her career. Anyways, I don't mean to go on a tangent. Everybody knows.
No, I love it.
Yeah, I think it's really important, you know, and, you know, Oprah got fired at like 40 or something from her job. I just think like but you know, they're not highlighted. So whatever.
Well, we can highlight them.
Yeah, we're highlighting them. So, no, I love Cardi. I need to listen to her new album. I know it just dropped. You said you loved it. I mean, I love all of her music, so.
Love it.
I don't think anything will ever top her first album.
Her first album is so good, but I do like this album a lot.
I just love the Be Careful. What's the other one with the Call Your Mom, She Raised a Bitch. What's that one?
I don't know.
Call your mom up, she raised a bitch. I love that. I fucking blast. I'm like, she did raise a little bitch. Like in the car, party of one. I'm like,
love it.
Anyways. Okay. Oh, Try Guys update. You guys, that really popped off online. Ned and his wife are finally getting a divorce. We thought they were already divorced, but they are now getting an actual divorce. And they did a weird, uncomfortable podcast together. And she did a lot of the talking, and he was just like, sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. It was like very weird. Did you see it? No, I didn't. He was just like, she's like, so why did you cheat on me? He's just like, she's like, well, so this is how it hurt me. And like, then she just keeps talking again, because he literally, I couldn't imagine being married to somebody like that. It's like half of America. But I rebuke thee. It's okay.
I rebuke thee.
So yeah, now they're getting a divorce, if you didn't know. You guys, I just binge watched Real Housewives of DC for the first time. Chef kisses beyond. I mean, talk about striking a gold mine. That fucking show, dude. So Real Housewives of DC.
Yeah.
So
have not watched that, but could, because I do like Housewives of Beverly Hills, Housewives of Potomac.
Okay.
And Housewives Orange County. So like,
you got to watch this because it's a 1-season wonder. It's quick 11 episodes. Well,
I could do that.
9 and then 2 reunion, part 1 and 2 reunion. It's giving every episode. Also, you have politics thrown in there because they live in DC. And what a time. Obama's in office. All they're worried about is gay marriage.
Oh, so it's old.
Yeah, it's from 2010.
Oh, you just watched it.
Yeah.
Oh, what a time.
What a time.
What an amazing time.
They're talking about, it was actually done so well. And it just also reminded me of a time where both the left and I don't even think it was a left and a right. It was more Republican and Democrat. It wasn't so left, so right. But, it was just a time where people could come together and
disagree.
I disagree and hear each other. But also, maybe I'm delusional because I was also alive during that time. I'm not saying it was rainbows and unicorns by any means. I'm just like, wow, what a time. Like, if we could go back to where, like, gay marriage was, like, the big issue. Please. We didn't know how good we had it,
honestly. Yeah, I was just going to say on that note, like, I remember that time. That was the first election, that I voted in. When Obama first.
Yes. But yeah, no. So, okay. So that wasn't, sorry, I didn't bring that up to bring up politics. My bad. But, okay. I did because, yes, although it is political a little bit in a sense, there's still so much more juice. Like some of the husbands, one of the, Kat, she's British. Her husband is also British, but he's a White House photographer. So he's in there. And they're British. So they're not even fucking like of this country. You know what I mean? I just think it's a dynamic. Then you have Stacey and her husband. They say they're Democrat. But they don't believe in gay marriage, which is also crazy. It's just, okay. And then but I love Stacey and her husband. Eventually they ended up getting a divorce. I Googled recently. But I loved it because the husbands were really involved on this show. And normally that's annoying, but they actually really added to the show. And it was like a small cast. It was only like 5 women and 2 husbands.
Okay.
So obviously they're not like on the show, but they're like supporting them.
Yeah.
But so Jason would really put Tarek in his place, who is another house husband married to Mikkel, who they are known as like the DC crashers. They crashed many of, White House dinners and correspondence dinners. And it was like this big thing. I remember hearing about this in the press when I never watched DC or anything like that. When I was like I was going to say junior high, but I guess it was high school. You remember this picture probably of Mikkel, of them crashing the White House dinner and she's in a red sari. You probably remember seeing that photo.
100%.
It's so iconic. So they threw Bravo under the bus on the reunion because everybody was like, how the fuck did they sneak into it? Was a big, I mean, it was a big thing because they got past Secret Service. They were taking pictures with Joe Biden. They got passed through multiple security checks, and they were just like, we're on the list. And they were like, we don't see you on the list, but like whatever, go in type thing. Like, I don't know. That was crazy too. They did go to trial, like kind of like a mini court situation, not like, you know, a big court case, but they literally went to trial and they pled the fifth on every question. Because they didn't have a fucking invitation. They were like, no, we had the invitation. We were told. And they stuck to that story. It was crazy, though.
Did they get any time?
I don't think that they got time. I think maybe they got a fine or something like that. Let me look it up, actually.
Oh, my God. That is nuts.
No, it really was crazy because I side with the Supreme Court because they were like, you literally made a mockery of our government. You got past Secret Service. What does that tell everybody else? Like all of these things. And I
very embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. No, I don't think that they got any time, actually. I think, and maybe that's probably wrong. They pled the fifth that they didn't really get time. Oh, do you have an answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
World War II.
Oh.
He was stationed in Pearl Harbor. World War II in the Pacific started after Japan's surprise attack on Pearl Harbor in December 1941. This
December 7th, mind you.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah.
The United States joined Great Britain, blah, 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 blah.
Yes, but so
still involved Holocaust, but after.
Yeah, it's something about the U.S. cut off Japan's oil or vice versa. It was something that had to do with fuel. And I think they just kind of, because in the U.S. was an ally to, you know, UK, and then
I'm glad we have that answer. We have that answer.
No, yeah, okay, so we were both right.
Yeah.
But it wasn't Vietnam.
It wasn't Vietnam.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's okay.
Oh, okay, so Kat also goes to lunch. She goes to tea with this Republican lobbyist, a healthcare lobbyist, Edwina, which is a crazy name. And she was like, Edwina reminds me of like a doll or some type of doll. And I was like, I can kind of see it because she's very, you know, bright blue eyes, red lipstick, like, and then anyway, so Kat is like grilling her about being a lobbyist, let alone healthcare lobbyist. She's like, that's fucking terrible. Like, why would you not, you know, Americans need, you know, free healthcare, like blah, blah. She's like, well, I know the NHS isn't perfect, but like, at least we have it. It's something, but you know, all this stuff. And then she's like, what got you in that? And then Kat's like grilling her, and media trained out the ass. She's like, yeah, well, you know, it's like reform. And I mean, she had a very PR answer. Good for her. And then like Kat's grilling her. She goes, do you want to take a bite of your cucumber sandwich? Like, it just was really funny. I just kind of wanted to point that out. Oh, and then Stacey is going down a journey. She's adopted and she is looking for her birth parents. So she knows her birth mom and then her birth dad. So apparently she found out that her birth dad was Nigerian and went to the Nigerian embassy and was in contact found out who the mom's other son is. So like her half brother who like, you know, they were white. So like nobody knew that she existed and all this, like a lot of lore. I'm telling you, not just politics, like it's a lot of lore. Anyway, she ended up, I think on the reunion, she said she ended up meeting her father and they were going to do a vow renewal in Nigeria to have their marriage, like, you know, recognized there. And you know what? They probably did do that. And that's why they got divorced. Because if you know, it's a housewife curse to get a vow renewal.
Oh, for sure. I do that.
Yeah. Oh, and then what was one other thing is Tarek and Mikhail own this winery called Oasis, and the mom, they're in like crazy lawsuit. There's been like 32 lawsuits or something like that, something astronomical, with the mom, his mom, suing them for the winery, and it's like so sketch and like just there's no fun. And then they were asked Stacey, because she's in real estate, to get them a house, and then she's like, but there's no funds, and they're like, we have funds, but they like can't ever prove funds. It's just, there's a lot of lore, and it just was really good. And then when they invited Stacey and Jason to the winery with Mary, who is like has like 5 kids, Tarek got drunk and was like, randomly, she's like, well, your daughter stole from me. She stole my car and my polo gear, and it's under FBI investigation, and like just drops this bomb. And then Jason's like, what the hell is this? Like, anyways, defended Mary and like really was a man and like put him in his place. And then he's like, I don't agree with you. Like, this is crazy. Like, you're drunk. Like, why are you talking? I don't know. I don't know if anybody followed that, but it was really a good show. Like, I was like, oh my God.
I would check that out.
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
Okay, Sydney Sweeney.
I mean, I don't know too much about, I guess she's rumored to be dating Scooter Braun. And the only thing I said, like, I'm familiar with her. I worked with her on Euphoria.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and I just think she's great. She was always lovely. She was always sweet. Her boyfriend at the time wasn't a fiance at the time.
The guy that she was just fiancé to?
He was always super cool, but like he was a lot older, and so we were always like,
oh, it's the same guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What season did you work on? One. It's the only one I watched.
Yeah, I need to watch.
Did you do costumes?
Yeah.
Which ones?
All the background. The whole season.
Okay.
All the background actors.
I gotta go rewatch it, but
yeah.
It was scary to watch, actually.
Yeah, I know. It's so hard, but it's real.
Yeah. Do you miss being on set and miss
Sometimes.
working in wardrobe?
Yeah.
Do you want to do anything in fashion? Like, that's such a weird side quest.
Fashion was...
Yeah, because you were in costumes.
Well, that wasn't the side quest.
No, I know. I feel like...
I'm in sales now. That's this weird...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's random. I've never had a real job like that.
Okay.
I worked in restaurants, or I worked in PR, or I worked in fashion houses.
Why did you move here then? Because you said you wanted to change.
During COVID, and I just moved to try something new, and because that world will eat you alive.
Yeah.
And I just didn't know that I wanted to work 6 days a week, 80 hours a week.
For $14 an hour.
Oh, no, we were making great money, but
that's
it's essentially working 2 full-time jobs. Like, if you're working 80 hours a week, that's 2 full-time jobs. So, like, hell yeah, I'm making a lot of money because I'm only working.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean...
Would you go back?
To costuming? I'm still in the union. I still pay my dues. Like, I'm still active.
SAG?
No.
What union?
Local 705.
Oh, okay.
Costumers.
Mm-hmm. Would you do Austin? I think that could be like a happy medium.
Yeah, I would.
They film a lot.
Since I moved here, I've still worked. Like, I went out to Louisiana.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did Mo out here in Houston.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I haven't watched that. It has come up on my...
either. But it's good. It's supposed to be really good.
No, I haven't, because I think it has 2 seasons or 3 now.
2 seasons. I worked on season 1.
Okay. Wait, do you know about like not being able to film in Houston?
No.
What about for reality TV shows? Because allegedly that's why we don't have reality TV shows, because a lot of places won't let you film.
I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
It's just a rumor that I heard that I've like really ran with.
I don't know why that would be the case.
Because Houston is not that, though. Houston is not a creative place.
Yes, it is. I rebuke what she said.
Okay. In what way do you think it's creative?
What are you talking about? Houston is very creative. Like, yeah, has it always been the LA or New York? No, but it's more of like the Atlanta, the New Orleans.
I would say that Austin is more creative than Houston.
Sure.
There's not... Yeah.
Sure. But I think Houston is on its... I mean, I just feel like Houston
Maybe
has
it's been on his way for a while.
Behind the scenes for a long time, and I think now it's coming to the forefront. There's things filmed here all the time.
Oh, well, that I know, but I just mean... Like shows, you mean?
Yeah.
But I meant like... No, I know, but... Okay. I don't know.
But anyway, I mean, I don't love like Scooter Braun, but...
Yeah, why don't you like him?
Just because of, I mean, wasn't he terrible to Taylor Swift?
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but that's obviously why I'm not a fan. Also, he was like, he had like, what was it, a $32 million lawsuit with Justin Bieber?
I actually came across Scooter Braun on Raya.
Oh, we forgot. You're a big Raya girl. Raya girl. But yeah.
It's called Raya.
Well. To each their own.
Yeah. Anyway, didn't swipe right. Didn't match.
I think he's oh wait, no, I was gonna say he's back with his hello, he's dating Sydney Sweeney. Have you met, are you still on Raya here?
Yeah.
Have you met anybody from there?
Yeah.
I mean,
famous?
Well, no, like, has it gone anywhere?
Yeah, there's a couple guys that I dated for months.
I think they won't let me on because I sent them emails about stealing my name.
Probably.
So I think I'm blacklisted.
Probably.
I've used many emails and they're like, we list. Like, you stupid bitch. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't like Scooter Braun because I just think he's kind of a snake, but.
Yeah, I mean, that's my opinion of him, too. I don't know him personally, but.
Yeah, and they met at Jeff Bezos' wedding. Oh, this is what I was going to say that we can wrap on, is that Nina Dobrev and Shaun White they ended their engagement. They just got engaged like a couple months ago, and then now.
Know. Do we know what happened?
So I don't really, but Dumois posted and was like getting tips and saying that they've been off and on for all these years and he couldn't commit. And I guess maybe it was like, she probably was like, either we need to get engaged or move on, whatever. So I'm not going to be all like shitting on Nina Dobrev and being like, oh, she pressured him. But I mean, he's 38. Good God. What are you looking for?
Yeah.
Olympian, like what else do you need? So anyways, I guess apparently they've been off and on for a couple of years and because they've been dating for 5, they just got engaged. And apparently they've been doing couples counseling and it's just not working. And then what I heard before, which tied into this, is that he cheated on her allegedly with another Olympic skier recently. And I think she was just like over it and she was like, fuck no. And then, but not being able to commit at 38 is crazy.
Well, especially in a 5-year relationship at 38. Not like we're dating at 6 months, commit.
We're not even like 16 about it, like yeah. And anyway, she was on a yacht with Zac Efron this weekend and I love that. And they've had a fling in the past, I think, and I'm kind of loving it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, go out and get it. I worked with Nina Dobrev as well and she was very kind, very lovely, chain smoker, always smelled like cigarettes. Really? Which means her clothes smelled like cigarettes. The clothes that I was responsible for getting from her trailer and stuff like that. So that was a bummer.
Other people had to wear too. Wait, did you work with her on Vampire Diaries?
No.
What'd you work with her on?
Dog Days. It's a movie probably nobody saw.
I have watched it. What do you mean? I love dogs. Good. Of course I watched it. It was very cute.
Yeah.
It made me cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I worked on Dog Days.
Wow, chain smoker.
Chain smoker.
Still, you think?
I don't think that kind of person's going to quit.
I've never seen her with a cigarette in her hand.
Oh, man.
Have I?
Yeah. I can say from personal experience.
I love that. Do you have any other like lore that you want to talk about being on set? Who's your favorite person that you ever worked with?
Oh my gosh. Favorite person I've ever worked with. Well, working on Euphoria was my favorite job I've ever had.
Yeah.
Jacob
Elordi. Eric Dane.
He was cool. Everyone was cool. I mean, I loved working with Zendaya. Of course. I did work closely with her because I was like the main. Do you hear that? Like there was set costumers who were the main actor costumers and there's background costumers, me. And then there was a like middle, so I was always supporting the main costumers. So like when they went out of town, I would help cover their actors. She was lovely. So cool.
Oh my God, I love them.
I don't know if I have a favorite. I mean, working with Zendaya is like really cool. I worked on Grey's Anatomy. That was cool.
I always wanted to act on, to get like a little cameo and be, somebody, some fucked up character on that,
Yeah.
Like that episode.
I don't think I have a favorite or a super dramatic moment. We could probably do another episode on that.
Yeah, I'm down. Well, I loved it. I wonder if people are probably not saying that I'm nice, which is crazy because I'm actually so nice. So sorry I come off like a bitch.
Why are you saying that?
You're
mad that I said?
No, you should just check my comments. They don't get it. They don't get the personality. It's kind of crazy. It's insane.
On
everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, mostly TikTok. Well, no, mostly YouTube. Mostly everywhere, actually. Yeah, they're equal opportunity haters. It's okay. I don't care. I just went viral.
Like, Taraji P. Henderson, somebody said this. Like, I think Cardi B.
Oh.
Cardi B said, like, if you're going to talk shit, like, or like, like, talk shit because I'm getting paid on that.
No, literally. Like, so I did a little trend recently on my personal TikTok because, I've been wanting to move and I've just, got a hair up my ass and like whatever, okay? This is not going to be tomorrow, but whatever. So I'm like, oh, like, let me hop on this trend that I've seen. People, probably because I'm looking at places, whatever. People are like, oh, like, where should I move? And like this place, like, or help de-influence my travel list or de-influence my moving list or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So I just said, like, help me find, or like, let me just read it. Hold on, because I also misspelled something like an idiot.
That does get a lot of attraction, though, I hear.
Oh my God, everybody always thinks it's rage bait. And like when I get a story wrong or I misspell something, I'm like, babe, no. Sometimes I just make mistakes.
Okay.
Like, no, help me find where to live as a liberal woman, a liberal American woman. Sorry, I can't read. Also, that's like an issue on the thing. Help me find where to live as a liberal American seeking a better life. And I was like Chicago, London, Calgary, which was crazy that I put that on there, Madrid, Barcelona, Amsterdam, Finland, and then I put like Australia, New Zealand, like a couple other places in parentheses on the Finland one. Calgary was a wild time because I remember when my comments were popping off, I was like, oh yeah, Calgary is the Texas, Houston specifically, no, just Texas, no, Edmonton or whatever is like the Houston of Canada, but Calgary is like the Texas of Canada. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot they did say that a lot. I was like, never mind. Yeah, no, comments went, 6,000 comments of people telling me to kill myself. So maybe I will. Maybe I'll take your advice.
Oh my God, don't say that.
No, sorry, I won't. Well, I won't. No, I won't. I won't. I might, but I won't.
Stop.
It's a slippery slope.
Stop. I don't like that. That's crazy. Whatever.
Yeah, no,
fuck them all.
Yeah, no, it is. It's crazy. But anyways, on that depressing note, where could they find you, Paige?
I just realized I'm wearing a hat that says my name. Everyone, I couldn't spell earlier.
Yeah.
You could have helped me with that.
Yeah. We can't spell, we can't read.
You can find me on Insta at Adultish Whines. My personal is Paige_Crutcher. I'm on YouTube. I'm not on TikTok. Really.
But you have a TikTok.
Yeah, I'm trying to post on it, but it's hard. It's
well,
like another...
you should get Opus, but you hate that, so okay.
Yeah, I don't like Opus.
I think you didn't get the feel for it. Although we're not sponsored, we should be because we really love that. But it's so helpful. I think we need to sit down to show you.
Maybe.
Because it's really fucking easy.
Maybe
like
that's the case.
really easy.
Okay.
So I think you should.
But that's it. Find me there. Tune in.
And where can everybody listen to your podcast?
Oh, you can watch on YouTube or listen on Spotify, Apple, iHeart, all the things.
Anywhere you get podcasts.
Yes.
Well, thank you so
Thanks
much
for
coming
me.
on. I know. Sorry. It's been like, you should have came way earlier, but
it's okay. Timing is everything.
Here we are. And now we're settled and
yeah,
we got it.
I love it.
So, okay.
Bye.
Bye.